Hi everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. I am Arpita Sharma, your educator, and today we are going to start with the next chapter on architecture in art and culture simplified series. आप सभी के लिए आर्ट एंड कल्चर का जो बैच कोर्स है 16 सेशंस का, इसके अंदर आज हम आर्किटेक्चर चैप्टर जो है वो स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं. एज यू ऑल नो दैट वी आर गोइंग टू कवर टोटल 16 classes of art and culture, and today we are going to start with the art and culture the architecture chapter, that will be chapter number 6. तो अभी तक हमने टोटल 6 चैप्टर्स आज हम कर लेंगे. Then we'll be left with the 10 of the chapters that we'll cover gradually in the coming sessions. So we have covered chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. We are going to start with chapter number 6 today. आज हम chapter 6 से start करने वाले हैं. So let's start the class without any delay. Please make running notes in the class. फटाफट से notes बना लीजिएगा क्लास के अंदर ही, ठीक है, so that you can revise nicely after the session gets over. So before that, here's a small announcement for all of you. As you all know that Unacademy has started free lecture series, free classes, special series, and this one is on Indian polity, which is going to be taken by Atish Mathur sir. Atish Mathur sir Unacademy Plus के top polity educator है. उन्होंने Magna Carta series start किया है Indian polity का, and these will be free classes which are started by him. So he is going to prepare you from prelims perspective. आपको prelims perspective से Indian polity की तैयारी करवाएंगे Atish Mathur sir. As you can see that when we talk about Indian polity, we need to understand the rule of law, topics like DPSP, fundamental duties, basic features, preamble, because these are the topics that UPSC is targeting to frame questions in prelims. So he has covered all these important topics of Indian polity in these 13 lectures. And these lectures are free of cost, and at the 13th lecture is the doubt clearing session wherein all your doubts will be solved. यहाँ पर आपके सारे doubts भी इन्होंने solve किए हैं related to prelims and mains and related to any topic that you are studying or dealing with. So you can watch these free lecture series by Atish Mathur sir. The link is given below in the description box. Description box में link दिया हुआ है, आप sir के lectures वहाँ से free of cost देख सकते हैं. Let's start our class then. अपनी class शुरू करते हैं. This class is going to be useful not only for prelims but also for GS paper 1 mains. So we are going to start with the schools of temple architecture in India. When we talk about temple architecture, there are 3 types of temple architecture in India. 3 major types. वैसे तो काफी सारे types हैं, right? But there are 3 major ones, right, that we have to study today. Now, in these 3 major types of architecture, we have to study Nagara style of architecture, Dravida style of architecture, and Vesara style of architecture. Now, when we look at Nagar, Dravid and Visar, Nagar style of architecture is famous in north part of India. जो Nagar style architecture है वो North India में famous है. And Dravid style is famous and used in south part of India. Right? तो South India में आप देखेंगे तो Dravid style famous है. And Visara is a mixture of Nagara and Dravida style. It's a fusion of these two styles. इन दोनों ही styles का fusion है Visara style, जो कि आपको East India, Central India में देखने को मिलेगा. So temple architecture in India reflects a synthesis, that is a mixture, a culmination of art, ideals of dharma, beliefs, values, way of life, culture, civilization, etc. And these temple architectural principles of Indian temples, they are also described in Shilpa Shastras and Vastu Shastras. So a question came in prelims. प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर में क्वेश्चन भी आया था. शिल्प शास्त्रास दे आर अबाउट आर्किटेक्चर. ठीक है, शिल्प शास्त्रास जो है ना वो आर्किटेक्चर के बारे में बात करते हैं. प्लीज इस बात को याद रखिएगा, ठीक है, प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस. शिल्प शास्त्रास मीन्स दे टॉक अबाउट आर्किटेक्चरल स्टाइल्स इन इंडिया. ओके, वास्तु शास्त्रास अगेन आर्किटेक्चरल स्टाइल ऑफ इंडिया. तो शिल्प शास्त्रास में और वास्तु शास्त्रास में आर्किटेक्चरल प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ इंडियन टेम्पल्स को डिस्कस किया गया है. दे हैव बीन डिस्कस्ड इन दीज टू epic books. Now let's start with the Nagara style of temple architecture. When we talk about Nagar style, it originated during the Gupta period. जब हम इस स्टाइल की बात करते हैं, ये स्टाइल जो था गुप्ता पीरियड के टाइम पीरियड में ओरिजिनेट हुआ था, स्टार्ट हुआ था. तो इसके फीचर्स क्या रहेंगे? This temple belongs to this school, and the temple which belongs to this school, that is this style, it has a square with a number of graduated projections. ये देख रहे हैं आप लोग? Can you see this? This is a square and it has graduate projections. यहाँ पर आप देखोगे projections है, ठीक है. In the middle of each side, giving a cruciform shape with a number of re-entrant angles on each side. आप देखोगे over here, right? It is centering itself over here, ठीक है, इधर सेंटर कर रहे हैं, एंड ओवर हेयर इस तरीके का आप एंगल देख सकते हो, ठीक है। एंड शिखर, दिस इज द शिखर, दिस इज द टॉप, इसको हम शिखर बोलते हैं। दिस ह्यूज पीस इट इज नोन एज शिखरा, द एलिवेशन इज नोन एज शिखरा, ठीक है। तो इस एलिवेशन को हम शिखर बोलेंगे। सो दिस शिखरा is very prominent in this type of architectural style. It exhibits a tower gradually inclining towards in a convex curve like this, in a convex curve using a concentric rotating squares and circles principle. आप इधर देख सकते हो like this, ठीक है। तो ये होता है इसका tower. This is the elevation. The projections in the plan are also carried upwards to the top of the shikhar. And thus there is a strong emphasis on vertical lines in elevation. Over here आप देख सकते हो जो vertical lines है elevations की, right? These are also like projections. It is associated with the land between Himalayas and Vindhyas. So the area between the Himalayan mountain and the Vindhya region, right? In that area, the temples which are constructed using this style of temple architecture. तो हिमालय region से लेकर विंध्या जो region है उसके बीच में जितना भी area आता है ना, वहां पर इस तरीके के टेम्पल्स बने हैं, इस स्टाइल में टेम्पल्स बनी है, ठीक है। समझ आ गई बात सबको? सो यू कैन सी दिस टाइप ऑफ टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर प्रोमिनेंटली इन नॉर्थ इंडिया। नाउ कमिंग टुवर्ड्स द द्रविडियन स्कूल ऑफ टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर. So Dravidian school of temple architecture, as you can see over here, this invariably it is, it consists of 4 following parts. 4 parts are, first is known as Vimana or Vimanam. Again, Viman is the elevation. Now the elevation in North Indian style of temple architecture is known as Shikhara, but the elevation in South Indian style of temple architecture, that is the Dravid style, is known as Viman. उसको हम विमान बोलते हैं। नगर स्टाइल में जो एलिवेशन होता है उसको शिखर बोलते हैं, बट द्रविड स्टाइल के टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर को विमान कहते हैं। एंड इट इज ऑलवेज स्क्वायर इन प्लान, एज यू कैन सी ओवर हियर, ठीक है, ये स्क्वायर है पूरा, this is square in plan, and it is surmounted by a pyramidal roof. This is a pyramidal roof that is created. It contains the cell where the image of the god or his emblem is placed. So this is the cell which is also known as the Garbhagriha. इसको गर्भगृह भी बोलते हैं, ठीक है। और you can also call it sanctum sanctorum, जिसको हम sanctum sanctorum भी बोलते हैं, ठीक है। The holy place where the ideal of the god is kept. The porches or mandaps which always cover and precede the door leading to the cell. Now over here, for example, I'll show you an example also. This is the Garbhagriha. This area where the worshippers they stand is known as mandap. ठीक है, तो ये तो हो गया गर्भगृह, ठीक है, this. And over here the hall where the worshippers will stand and pray will be known as mandapa. उसको हम मंडपा बोलेंगे. Then will come the entrance, and this huge entrance is known as gopuram. ये जो huge entrance होता है उसको हम गोपुराम बोलते हैं. So gopuram are the principal features in the quadrangular enclosures that surround the more notable 44 temples. Pillared halls or chaldries, properly known as chavdis, used for various purposes and which are the invariable accompaniments of these temples also. It is associated with the temple of southern India or the Deccan region. तो चावड़ी आपको शिरडी में भी देखने को मिलेगी, ठीक है। तो उसका मतलब होता है pillared halls, ठीक है, halls where you can perform functions also, where you can perform your different other aartis also, or ceremonies as well. So those will be known as chavdis. Clear? Coming on towards the Vesara school of temple architecture. Now this school of temple architecture, it evolved during the early medieval period, and it's a fusion of Nagar and Dravid style of temple architecture. Nagar और Dravid के दोनों के ही features यहाँ पर देखने को मिलेंगे. Both Nagar and Dravid style of temple architecture, their features are seen in Vesar style, and it came into existence during the later चालुक्यास पीरियड. तो जितने आपके लेटर चालुक्या किंगडम आया था ना, कल्याणी में, होयसाला डायनेस्टी. सो इन दिस डायनेस्टी यू कैन सी द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ वेसारा स्टाइल ऑफ टेम्पल आर्किटेक्चर. It is also known as Chalukya और Karnataka style. So this is again important for prelims. ये भी आपका prelims के लिए बहुत important है. That Visara School of Temple Architecture is also known as Chalukya style or Karnataka style. And this school is prevalent in the Deccan and Central India between Vindhyas and the Krishna River. तो Vindhyas region और Krishna River के बीच का जो region है ना, उसमें आपको ये style देखने को मिलेगा. For example, Mahadeva Temple in Itagi, it was built under Chalukya Empire, and Chennakeshwar Temple in Vellore, it was built under Hoysala Empire. These are the classic examples of Vesar temple architecture. So over here you can see different important temples of India. For example, Lingaraj Mandir in Bhubaneswar, it was built by Ganga rulers. Konark Sun Temple in Odisha was built by Eastern Ganga ruler Narasimha Deva I. This question came in prelims also. Please note this down or take a screenshot. इसका screenshot ले लो, ये prelims में question आ सकता है. They can give you the name of temples and the name of state, then they will ask you to match the following or correctly identify the temples associated with the particular state. So that is why it's important for prelims. Dashavatar Vishnu temple is in UP. Khajuraho temple is in Madhya Pradesh, built by Chandela rulers. Sun temple Godhera in Gujarat. Then Jagannath temple in Puri. Shore temple in Mahabalipuram, made by the Pallavas. Ravan Padi cave, Aihole. Virupaksha temple in Karnataka. Kailashnath temple built by Pallavas in Kanchipuram. Brihadeshwara temple, this was again asked in prelims, built by Cholas in Tanjavur. Kailash temple built by Rashtrakutas in Ellora caves. Mahabodhi temple in Bodh Gaya. Rath temple in Mahabalipuram, built by Pallavas. Dilwara temple in Mount Abu, built by Solanki rulers. So please take a screenshot of this or please note it down because it's going to be very important for all of you in prelims. So this was all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's session. अगर आपको आज का session अच्छा लगा हो, then do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also do share this video with the other aspirants. Right? Chalo. So on this note, we are wrapping up the session. Thank you everyone for participating in the class.